Well, how to do? Want to say hello to all you YouTube watchers out there, the YouTube community, all the presenters out there. Thought I'd pop in on day 4 of Pipe Week. Oh yeah, I'm embracing it. Decided to do a video every day this week, whether or not I want to or not. But I don't know. I am enjoying it. So today is going to be red carpet. We'll just draw that closer. Get in there. Red carpet. Cornell and Deal in typical flake form. That's just red Virginias. Smells like field full of hay is what that smells like. Smells good. Smells good. Some of these flakes in here are pretty decent size. I mean, they are broken. They are, broken up. I'm gonna break them up a little more. Stuff them up. Make it happen. I have to admit, the red carpet, my opinion, is a sleeper. It's not going to be anything from the past. I mean, if you got Craney's Red Ribbon or McKellen's, you're not going to go wrong. But considering that this is available, and it's available in abundance, I wish it was in 8-ounce tins because I would easily have 3 of these, all of them aging, while I am burning through this tin and the other 6 that I have sitting in the cellar. To me, this is cellar worthy. And I'm not cellaring it for next summer. I'm cellaring it for 5 years from now. I have no idea what this is going to be, but I will admit the first time I smoked it, it was fresh. And I was like, it's good. It's all right. Didn't jump out at me. I let it sit for about a year in the jar and just decided to revisit it one day because that's what I do. I will say, it got my attention. It said, how to do. And I said, well, nice to meet you. Where were you a year ago? I talked to my tobacco. Sorry. It is what it is. You live by yourself with a cat, you have no one to talk to. So you got to fill in the blanks, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to pack up the old Paul. That's a Lucid Roma. I love this series. The series is just, that stem is just something else. The pipe, I have other ohm Pauls, and those Pauls are good. They don't gurgle, and they're very inexpensive pipes. The ones that I got, not this one, but those other ones. Don't gurgle. They clench well. They do well. I don't clench pipes for the most part, but these ones I do. And they just fit real nice, They hang there. They aren't overly heavy. And they generally smoke well, as long as they're drilled right. Because that drill hole's got to be at an angle whenever it's going in down into that chamber. This pipe will gurgle every now and then. Not happy about that, but there's ways to mitigate that. And you can just YouTube that. I'm not even going to give my opinion on how to do it because there will always be someone out there that goes, I know a better way. And maybe they are right. They want to talk to me about it. They can talk to me about it. I'll try it. I'll try anything. Special bits tobacco. Sorry. Break out your tin and You want to try this? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. What I tend to do with this pipe, the other ones I can fill it up pretty full. I do this one about halfway. And to be honest, I'm not even sure why it's gurgling. It could be the tobacco's too wet, but this is pretty dry. We'll see if it gurgles. Might be me saliva going down that pipe. Just the way it is. One thing this pipe I can do that I can't do with my other ones, they are the cheaper ones. They were estate pipes. I can get a pipe cleaner down this without having to let this cool down and tear it apart. So if it does gurgle, I can get a pipe cleaner down there and draw that up. I don't know if you can hear there or not, but that's the cat. He's talking. He thinks I'm talking to him, but I'm not. Oh, I know. Don't be pawing at me. You want some of this? I bet you do. He likes red Virginias, and he really likes burley. You fire up some burley, he's all about it. That cat, he was sleeping next to me, and I was smoking Lane's black raspberry. Ooh, that's a good arrow. I'm just telling you, no bite, flavor for days. Flavor for days. That cat was sound asleep. He's laying there beside me. He's like this, and I'm smoking, and he just went like this. Never opened his eyes. He went, sniffed it in, and went right back down to sleep. That told me everything I needed to know about that cat. That's my smoking buddy. Let's get this lit, see what's doing. Very smooth. Still a little bit of rough edges on it. Not that many. Not as many as was in the beginning. Dark fruit on the palate. The retro. No tingle, nothing. Just flavor coming out. I will admit, this is much better after about a year. I have no idea what it's going to be like on 2, maybe 3. But I got enough of it in the cellar that I'll find out. Wanted to pop on, try my new phone. I got a new phone. Took me, they said it could take up to 20 minutes to swap everything over. It took 2 hours. Doesn't make sense. I didn't have any pictures, no videos. Had a couple apps on there, but it took every bit of 2 hours to get that swapped over. Everything seems to be working fine. I do like the camera. I like the phone in general, but we'll see what's doing. Made a bad mistake. I wanted to go trade my old phone in because you get credit for it, and it's worth making the trip. And I just figured I'd go. It was 7 o'clock. I figured, oh, that store will be open. They close at 7. I normally would have did a check before I left the house. It's only what 10 minutes away, maybe 5 minutes away in between there. And I get there and it's all locked up, and I'm going, who closes up at 7 o'clock at night? Verizon closes at 7 o'clock. I'll trade that phone in tomorrow. Come home from work, ride right past it, save me a trip. Some people don't do well with Virginias. Red Virginia, that's pretty decent. It's not the best I've ever had. It's definitely not even close to the worst I've ever had. I think opening night is pretty good too. That's another one. Just that one's bright Virginia's. Get that together. Let that sit for a year. That was good brand new. A year it starts getting a little sweeter. Those hay notes come out. This I get the dark fruit. I get that everything a dark red's supposed to be. It's not as sweet as like the browns, like Wessex Campaign or what's that other one? F&T Fibers and Troy, something like that. I mess names up all the time. I don't know if you figured that out or not. Just like I said, that pipe they were giving away at the tobacco estate. I called it a carry. It's a dairy. I know. Hey, we all have our weaknesses. That and tobacco. So I'm double duty there. Hmm. People talk junk about Cornell Deal. At times I'm one of them, but I really don't talk junk about them. It's just that blend isn't my type. But they do have some that are just fantastic. That's good, and in the future probably get a little better. But we'll see what's doing. I mean, you only know until time tells. I got some GLPs from 2014, Union Square. That is everything that you would ever think it would be. That is fabulous. That is something you get 3 or 4 tins of and you forget about it. Just open it up and you think it's your birthday in the middle of the year and you were born in December. First tin of mine, I burned through it. I just have probably 2 pipes left of it. It was that good. And I don't do that very often with the tin. I'm glad I have a second one because I'm going to stretch that one out. This I don't need stretch out. I got probably 6 tins of this just sitting there minding its own business. One day I'm going to reach into that cupboard when that jar is empty and they're going to go, no. And I'm going to go, oh, yeah, that's happening. Absolutely. Pipe is not gurgling. That's good. That's good. It doesn't do it all the time. It's just every now and then. Might have something to do if I am clenching it. You got saliva going on. You don't even realize you're doing it. It just happens. And I don't know about you, but I drool a little bit whenever I'm smoking. It's just the way it is. I like the taste. Put a piece of pizza in my mouth, I'm gonna slobber all over the place. Just the way it is. That's crappy pizza then. I've only had two pizzas that were bad in my life. One of them I threw it out. It was awful, just awful. They were buying some kind of funky cheese, and it got it was bad. It was bad warm. I let it cool down and I went, oh no, I had to throw that out. Almost cried a little bit. I know. Remember, I was 330 pounds. There wasn't a pizza I didn't eat that I didn't like, but one, well, two. The other one was burnt, and I fell through the oven. I cooked that, and it say stick it on the rack. I stuck it on the rack. Well, something was wrong. It fell through the rack and went all through it, all through the oven. I'm glad it was self-cleaning. Sweet on the tongue. That's the part that I like about this. This is Port Arbor was that way in the beginning, right out of the tin, brand new, and that was their original release that I had. So it had just a smidge of age on it. It was sweet. Those Per Jensen, what is that? Port Guardian and King's Watch. Those Virginias are pretty decent. That's for sure. This is one of the blends whenever I'm buying. I'll just throw another 10 on it. Just another $15. Throw it on, or 13, $14. Throw it on. It's not going to bump your shipping up. And if you order enough, they start adding up. Next thing you know, boom, you got six of them. And they're staggered as far as the age goes, and off you go. I just wish they put that in 8-ounce tins because those 8-ounce tins, people aren't buying them. They tend to come with a lot of age on them unless it's something that's super popular. That tin of Meridian I got, it came with a year, 18 months already on it. That's ready to smoke. That stuff, you let that sit for a year, and that is my favorite blend out of all of the blends I've had. It's a Balkan, which I wouldn't have ever guessed that possible, but there I am. I'm going to finish this pipe up. Just wanted to wish everybody happy pipe day, day 4. I'm going to get this taken care of and put up on the YouTube and see how everything works because it is a new phone. Who knows? I don't know what's going on. Things could just be off. You got to get all your settings right. And so far, I'm been very happy with this upgrade. And either way, you guys have a good night. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate your patience. I know I tend to ramble sometimes. And you have yourself a good night. And I hope you are smoking at least your favorite tobacco or at least good tobacco. You guys have a good night. Thank you for watching.